Welcome back to the Restaurant Show, and boy, I'm really in the mood for a sandwich. I wonder oh, I know, Slice Deli.
I like it, Justin, I like it.
Kevin Breitfelder, owner of Slice Deli, joins us. How are you, Kevin?
Good, I'm great, actually. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So we're going to be kind of unrolling a new sandwich, something that's new on the menu for Slice Deli. Yep. Tell us what that is.
It is the Cuban sandwich, the official Cuban sandwich.
Yes, and we learned that I learned before we started the show that the Cuban sandwich does not come from Cuba, it comes from Florida.
Yep.
And there's two different types that two different, I guess, cities fight about.
Right.
Talk to us a little bit about that history.
Well, the immigrants from Cuba made this sandwich as a sandwich you could eat when they're on their work day. Different industries and factories in the Cuban, the Miami or Tampa areas, which is where that fight comes from.
So Miami versus Tampa.
Yeah, right. Miami versus Tampa, not football, but sandwiches.
Right,
so
okay.
There's a little less at stake, but they're pretty proud of their sandwiches.
A little less at stake?
At stake, yes.
That's for you, Jessa.
I like it. That's good. Now, how am I going to make the sandwich if I'm laughing the whole time? I mean, I don't know how it's going to work. But
so Tampa and Miami, which one are we making today?
This is Miami.
So we're making the Miami version.
We normally consider the Miami version to be official.
Okay.
Not to offend anybody from Tampa.
Right,
but
okay.
When we eat a Cuban up here, it's more of a pressed version.
Sure.
Sometimes the Tampa one is not pressed. And the Tampa people put salami in theirs as well, which I'm not saying would be bad. But then sometimes there's lettuce and tomato, and I don't want to ruin that. This actually seems to me like maybe we could call it the Midwestern if you think about it. Pork, ham, Swiss cheese, and pickles.
Yeah, there you go.
So we can call it the Midwestern. But
well, let's get started.
Sandwich. All right. So again, real Cuban bread. Now that's not something you can just walk in and get.
Oh, okay. So this isn't like a baguette or something like that.
It looks similar to French. If you were to make one of these at home, you could, get these ingredients.
Sure.
Get some French bread from the local grocer, and it would be similar. It wouldn't be as good.
But you have the authentic.
This is authentic.
All right.
And the difference would be it's a little denser.
Okay.
A little denser bread. And then you're pressing it, so you don't want to end up with a pancake. You want to end up with a little bit of bread left there.
Right.
So, but anyway.
Okay.
So they come in 2-foot loaves. This is actually how we have it. We don't pre-slice it. We do this when somebody orders it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So we're cutting it off.
Fresh.
Yep. All right, then we're going to put a little mustard on here, and this is your basic yellow mustard. You could, of course, substitute, but this is the official.
All right, to make it official. Otherwise, it's not official.
It's not official. Yeah, not Miami. No.
Might not be Miami or Tampa if you do it, a different type of mustard.
Exactly. Then it might be the Midwestern.
That might be the Midwestern Cuban. All right.
All right. So, and you start with some pickle planks here. Not just pickled chips, but pickled planks give you the entire.
All right.
The entire bite.
All right.
All right. We've got roasted pork.
All right, do you roast this yourself?
We don't roast this. I don't quite have the
that's coming at some point, maybe.
Well, the approval from the city. They don't really like those roasters outside.
Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. Got it.
All right. So roasted pork. Then we're going to put some Swiss cheese on top of that.
All right.
And there's going to be another dose of Swiss on there too. And then we're going to take some Black Forest deli sliced ham.
Now, is the type of ham important? You said Black Forest. What makes it Black Forest?
Well, now we have a trivia question I can't give you the answer to. So now you've given me homework now, so I have to figure that out. All right. It's just
email all your questions to Kevin.
You'll have to give the website later, so I'll be busy answering questions. All right, so we've got the Black Forest ham, and no, the answer to your question, it doesn't have to be Black Forest ham.
Okay, that's just what you
use. A little better quality ham than your standard. Swiss cheese again.
Okay.
Now we're going to close this up.
All right.
And now this is not obviously
that's not the finished product.
This could look like a little bit like a Tampa, and of course it'd be hard to get your mouth around that.
You'd have to,
So there's one last step we do, and that's we press it in a plancha in Cuban terms. In our terms, a panini, but without the ridges.
Sure. Okay.
So we're not going to have ridges, otherwise it wouldn't be the quote-unquote official one.
And we have a Magic TV oven here,
Magic
of course.
TV oven.
So we're going to show what the finished product looks like. So this is what's been put through the plancha, is what it's called?
Yep, this exact sandwich is right there after cooking from the Magic TV oven.
All right, well, awesome.
Magic TV plancha.
Magic TV plancha, that's our new piece of equipment. Can I try this?
Absolutely.
Are we good to go here?
Yep.
I'm going to try this.
And even out of the Magic TV plancha is still And you can't fake that, even though you are a TV personality. It's not fake.
Well, the bread is actually the first thing that I noticed, because the Cuban's one of my favorite sandwiches. And the bread is the first thing that I noticed on this version of it. Yeah. So that's fantastic. You, pardon me, your website is live now.
Yep.
Slicedexpress.com. What can people find on your website?
Find the complete menu, any deals that we have. There are, we have 7 soups right now, changes 6 to 10. You can find the soups that are available before you venture out or have to make a phone call. You go right online for that. Occasionally some specials, 2 for $6 fish fillet sandwich going on right now as well. That would be seen on the website. That'll change shortly. Okay. And then we'll have some new offers probably. And anytime there's a new sandwich that will come out, we'll have it on there, either with pictures and or descriptions, maybe even a link to your show here so you can see what goes on in a delicious Cuban sandwich.
Absolutely. And you also do some catering as well.
We sure do. We can do finished sandwiches, but also the real thing would be more of the different meats that we have. Okay. The deli meats, you can make any deli sandwich, but we can sell you to that unfinished, so you don't have to pay for the finished product. Got it. Buy 5 pounds of Black Forest ham. Buy 5 pounds of the pulled pork with barbecue sauce.
Make your own Cuban.
You can make your own Cuban, and you could make this at home actually without the press. Okay. If you were to heat it up on your stove, maybe a cast iron pan would be best on your stove. Sure. And then another one on top to press it down. And then you'd have to flip it. Okay. And of course, you wouldn't have heat on both sides. Sure, yeah. And you would end up very, very close to that sandwich if you took the time to do it, and it is a delicious
It is a delicious sandwich. So if you're hungry, head on over to Slice Deli. They have a drive-through as well, so you don't even have to get out of your car. Just go right through, get what you want, and be on your way. Kevin Breitfelder, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up after the break.